Welcome to Mr. B's Ukulele.
Greetings ladies and jelly spoons. Don't worry, this isn't an invasion from Mr. B's Ukulele channel. No, this is a review of the stunning new series on Kohai's channel, Shogun Total War Expert Mode Dickytorial Season 2. I will let myself introduce the series as way of a recap, then explain what we will be looking at in this three-part review.
Okay, here we are with Kohai and with Mr. Dicky, with Dicky from Dicky's Video Gaming Challenge channel. Did I get that wrong?
Okay, totally. I mean, you couldn't have got that more wrong.
What we're doing in Shogun Dickytorial Season 1.
Okay, so yes, this is the much anticipated Dickytorial Season 2. So Season 1 was basically myself and Jonathan, after enjoying Dicky's Shogun experience.
Shogun Trilogy.
Shogun Trilogy, because it's sadly not on his channel anymore. We're going to hashtag bring back Shogun, hashtag bring back your face cam. So after that, after watching it, we thought, well, Jonathan and myself thought that we could possibly do a little bit better than Dicky, considering he did very well.
He gained one territory after 20 years.
Yeah,
something like that. But anyway,
Mr. Barker's a lot better at the game. I've got to say, I watched the Dickytorial and I was sat there in amazement. You know, not that as well, but the medium beer was brought out as well.
So this is Dicky's revenge. So we're going to choose the hardest settings in the game. Dicky has chosen what he thinks is the hardest.
So this review is going to have several parts to it. I'm going to be looking at both the video itself as a gaming video with a few comments on how Kohai actually created Dickytorial Season 2. Now I'm also going to be looking at the two campaigns that both Dicky and I waged against 16th century Japan and compare how they both went and why they ended as they did. Now there is going to be controversy and some strong opinions aired, and, spoiler alert, we're going to be looking in detail at how both players fared on the battlefield and on the campaign screen. So if you have not yet seen Shogun Total War Expert Mode Dickytorial Season 2, well, I don't know where you've been for the last month, but check it out right now. Come back to this review only when every incredible moment of Dickytorial Season 2 has been fully devoured, digested and savoured. Right, so I'll start with a short review of the video series itself. Now, Dickytorial Season 2 followed on the back of Dickytorial Season 1, so I will discuss how Kohai has improved his video style compared to Season 1 and overall how the videos flow and the series develops. In part 2 of the review, I will give an overview of both campaigns and look in some detail at what went right and what went wrong for both players. I will discuss their comparative battlefield tactics and preferences and why the two campaigns developed so differently when actually both players adopted very similar starting strategies. And in part 3, I'll provide you with, wait for it,
I wish you got like an overall at the end of the campaign of like how many kills, how many deaths, how many victories, losses.
yeah.
Yes, that's right, Dicky, you're getting what you wished for, so make sure you like this video. It's Mr. B's Shogun Total War Expert Mode Dickytorial Season 2 timeline and battle stats. So, lots to look forward to and lots to get on with, so let's crack open the ginger beer and the lemon slices and let's get started. First of all, let's remind ourselves of Dickytorial Season 1 and how this all came about.
Welcome, Ladles and Jelly Spoons, to this, a very special video. We are calling it what are we calling it?
Dickytorial. It's a tutorial for Dicky. We've been enjoying your Shogun Total War videos, Dicky. In fact, we'd like to see even more of them. And we'd like to know what happened next.
Hashtag bring back Tenshu, hashtag bring back Shogun, hashtag bring back the splash screen, hashtag bring back your blooming face cam.
We just quibbled with one tiny bit of your video, Dicky. At the end of it, you made the comments, I feel like I've done rather well.
I feel like I'm just doing very well, and I'd leave it there and hopefully on a high.
You know how much we love you, Dicky. You know we adore you, but we did disagree. So your net gains after a 25-year period of conquest were you had taken over 2 territories from Lord Imagawa, the blue territories in the north of Kyushu, and you lost one of your territories to Lord Mori, the red clan. So it was a net gain after 25 years of brutal civil war, Dicky, of one small region of Japan. Not exactly blitzkrieg. We're going to go with the same settings that you created for yourself. We're going to go into the Sengoku Jidai, the period of warring factions. We're going to choose the Shimazu clan, the green clan that you started with. We're going to give ourselves the 25-year time frame only. And we're going to have a crack at it. But we're going to give ourselves a challenge, Dicky, because we're going to be fair to you, because you were doing it without going back and redoing anything. So we're going to do it in one go, one edit, no saving, no going back and trying again if a battle goes wrong. So it's going to be one genuine edit, and we're going to see if we can capture a little bit more of Japan and generally do a bit better.
And Season 2 was designed to follow that by pitting the two great protagonists directly against each other, or at least against the AI, but in a competitive scenario. Now let's consider how Kohai improved Season 2 over its predecessor, because I think it's made some really nice developments for this series. First of all, gone is the Shogun loading screen for each battle, a big bane of the first series I felt, and instead we have this beautiful backdrop that pops up every time a battle starts and really gets you in the mood for a good fight on the battlefield. I think this is a huge transformation that just gives Season 2 a really polished and professional look to it, and I say well done Kohai. Next up, I want to talk about green screening, because Kohai really pulls it out the bag here. If we look at Season 1, Kohai has us in a little box in the corner, which I did like, but was a little cluttered and quite small because it had to fit in the margins of the screen. Fast forward to Season 2, we've got full green screen effect here, and it's really nicely done. Now, as an amateur YouTuber myself, do check out Mr. B's Ukulele channel if you haven't already. I do know how difficult it is to do green screening well. Anyone can do it badly, but Kohai does a great job here and allows for the three of us to be cut out and superimposed over the whole screen, which works beautifully, although it does lead to some comical moments where arms and heads get cut off at the side of the screen. Now the only issue with this is the placement of the players, as it does block the unit information on the battle screen, and also blocks half the map in the map room shots. This could be perhaps reconsidered for future series, but doesn't take away from the fact that this works wonderfully as a bit of high-tech editing that really allows the viewer to watch the game being played and see the reactions of the players whilst it's all happening. Finally, let's look at the opening and end screenshots that Kohai does. He starts and finishes each video with these great summaries against the black and white backdrop of the battle scene.
Lords Hojo and Imagawa are both out for Mr. B's blood. Mr. B's game is certainly unfolding differently to Dicky's. Check out tomorrow's video to see how Dicky is getting on.
Which I think really just works really nicely to bookend each video and bring the viewer into and out of the action in each episode. Then there's this great backdrop he's used for his end screen message each time. It's such a nice traditional shot of rural Japan, which links perfectly to the historical setting of the game. And it's very much in keeping with classic woodblock styles of Japanese art. So great choice all round, and a really nice way of just sort of finishing off each video that he does. Overall, I think Series 2 is a great series of videos, and I hope people have been enjoying watching them. The length of video works really well, and the way Kohai alternates between the two players keeps it interesting all the way through. At the end it does get a bit bogged down, and a couple of episodes literally feature just one giant battle, which I think is a bit frustrating at times because you want to see a bit more development in each video and see how the campaign is progressing. That said, Kohai has stuck to his vision of covering the whole of each campaign unedited, and I think that works really well because it really allows you to savour every moment and see how the game develops, whereas if it was edited you'd always have those question marks in your head about, oh, how did that happen? So inevitably some moments are going to be less thrilling than others, but I think in the grand scheme of things the series is thrilling right from those opening attacks by Lord Mori right through to the final death of the great General Dicky. Lots of action, lots of excitement, and lots of great sound bites from the man himself all the way through. Don't worry, we'll be featuring plenty of those later on.
Have you eaten all the Maltesers?
Okay, so I'll leave it there for part 1 of this Dickytorial review. Kohai promises me he'll be airing these on his channel, so watch out for episode 2 coming soon.